Who doesn't love Johnny Depp? You know, whether the movie's good or not, somehow he can reach out there and grab us and give us a performance that not only is strange and weird, but is also memorable. And that's what I was hoping with this brand new film, Mortdecai. Now this comes from director David Koepp, who has been known for being a writer of some of the biggest blockbusters of all time. Jurassic Park, Spider-Man, and the latest Indiana Jones movie, among other films. But he has also directed many films, and he's dabbled in weird genres like horror with Stir of Echoes, comedies like Ghost Town, and also action-adventure kind of movies. Weird, you know, maybe it's just action movie. Premium Rush, that came out a few years ago. Now he has a brand new comedy, which stars Johnny Depp, Gwyneth Paltrow, Ewan McGregor, Paul Bettany, Olivia Munn, and it was really nice to see Jeff Goldblum. And if I'm missing anybody else that are in the film, I totally apologize. Yeah, so I admit I was kind of excited to see this movie in some weird way. The trailers were weird, and I was really surprised the fact that this movie was going to be R-rated. It looked like it was going to shoot for a PG-13, but the film is R-rated, to my surprise. So what's this film about? Well, I'm not going to go in great detail. I'm just going to say that Johnny Depp plays a guy named Charles Mortdecai, who is an art dealer and a rogue of some kind. And one day, this amazing, expensive, classic piece of art gets stolen, and Ewan McGregor pretty much is this investigator of some kind, and he enlists Johnny Depp's character with his wife, who's played by Gwyneth Paltrow, on this adventure of trying to find out where this piece of art went. And there's this secret behind this art, if something was written on the back, like a code or something, leading to a major treasure. You know what I felt about this film as I was watching it? It felt like it looked like it was centered in today. It just felt like it was centered in today, but at the same time having the sensibilities of a 1960s comedy. At times I was watching the movie thinking, this is something that Peter Sellers would have been in his career. And maybe that's what they were channeling. And that's how I felt about watching it. Now when it comes to the story, I have to say it's okay. I didn't really care about where they were actually going or why, what reason, what about this art, you know, this piece of art. I didn't really care. But what glued me to the screen for the hour and 40-some minutes that this movie actually happens was the performances mainly by Johnny Depp and Paul Bettany. Now, and Paul Bettany's character in the film is kind of a bodyguard, you know, someone who takes care of Mortdecai. And I just loved this weird friendship, bond, relationship, companionship, whatever, that is formed between them. And it's what really kept me invested, and I enjoyed that aspect of the movie. I laughed. It is a major part of the film, so if that wasn't that important to the plot, whatever plot was happening here, I don't think I would have really cared about this movie, or even recommend it. I think I'm going to recommend it alone on the fact of Johnny Depp and Paul Bettany's performance. Okay, I think they were great in the film. I don't think I would ever watch this movie again. Again, it's really bizarre, odd, and insanely crazy, if that makes any sense. But I actually will say I did enjoy the film. I laughed on occasion. I like some of the camera styles. We move from country to city to country and all this stuff, and where the story actually goes, even though I honestly couldn't really care about the story, but I like the journey of where these characters actually travel on. And Johnny Depp with his mustache, the mustache becomes a major plot point or a running joke throughout the entire film with him and Gwyneth Paltrow, which I really liked. You know, they can't get too close because of that mustache, and I thought that was pretty funny. Again, the only reason I would actually give this a solid recommendation, I don't think it's a solid film, but I would give it a solid recommendation on the fact that if you really love Johnny Depp and you want to see him do something completely off the wall and bizarre and take risks and bring Paul Bettany along the way, I loved their banter between them. I think it was the best part of the movie. There's also some nice action set pieces in the film that were a lot of fun to watch and kept the energy going. Again, this is not a great film or a spectacular comedy. There's moments that are really funny, and overall, I kind of enjoyed the film for that. And I really appreciate, you know, some of those risks being taken, because when it came to all the stuff that was going on in the background with the story and everything, I kind of zoned out, and I really wanted it to be over. I wish the movie was shorter. It's a bit too long, especially near the end. It's just, you think it's going to end, and then it just keeps on going, and finally it does end. But overall, I did enjoy it mainly because I love Johnny Depp and Paul Bettany. I think they were great in this movie. I just wish the plot was more interesting and exciting and not so lazy as it is. And I would have probably scored this movie even higher. But for that, I think this is an enjoyable, watchable, goofy, odd, weird, strange little ride as we watch an amazing actor just perform in front of us. And for that, I am going to give Mortdecai, I'm going to give it 3 stars out of 4. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook, and please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePile.com, and if you enjoyed this video movie review, please click right here, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. In the comment box below, have you seen this film, Mortdecai? Do you love Johnny Depp? What is your favorite performance from him? What is your least favorite performance from him? Put down in the comment box below. I'd really like to know. And in the meantime, have a great day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful life. And I'll talk to you at my next movie review. Bye, everyone. Peace be with you, my friends.